So your opening's not going to be as long this week. Some of you will like that. Some of you will not. But I do want to talk about. Some of the horses that raced. Oh, it's partially not as long because we didn't win as many races this week, and partially because it's dusk and I'm going to lose the light in another 15 minutes probably. So this week, what did we win? Mounds for All, 2 for 2 this year so far. I just got off the track with I'm Fancy Like, 2 for 2 this year so far. Who else won this week? Born to Dance. He won his first race. He's in tomorrow, 8 to 5 morning line, so he probably has a good chance. Everybody a little overshadowed by. There was a lot of horses anticipated. Now next week, I'm super anticipated about the qualifiers that are going there, going to the Meadows. So Monday, I'm going to leave. Monday afternoon, I'm going to leave. Go to the Meadows. Take the horses with me. 5 of them: Arson, JK Victory, Gypsy Hill. Memory and Imagination. I'm also going to take Pickpocket over to school him. So we'll have 5 of our heaviest hitters going on Tuesday. As I said in my earlier video, probably one of the most anticipated days of the year thus far, and it's not even a race day. So that's exciting. I guess the showstopper this week was third. That was one hell of a mile from Looks Like Money. Here's a horse that was off since last end of the summer, first of the fall. Injured. Comes back, qualifies twice, misses 3 more weeks because they had the New Holland series that he wasn't in. Then comes out and races off of a huge layoff in qualifiers. And this is what I love to see, right? And I love when our horses are ready to rock right out of the gate. He trots in 53 and a piece, whatever he trotted. I don't even know what he trotted. 25 and 4 on the end of the mile. A hell of a mile. It's unbelievable how talented. It's hard to explain how talented this horse is. And I know we've all watched him and know he's talented, but it's truly incredible that a horse could do that. Yo Mister raced great the other night too, and I forgot to talk, but also Tactical Mounds qualified today. And Megan was telling me how good she looked. I said her qualifier at Northfield was spectacular. So it's not shocking that she looked good today, qualifying 27 on the end of it. For Scotty at the Meadowlands. Talk about anticipation. This is the time of year when, it obviously rains a lot, but it feels like summer is right there. You can almost feel it. You can almost touch it. And it's such a cool time of year. You got that first wave of sophomores, as I said. We have all these horses coming back. They didn't all come back great, right? I'm an optimistic person. I like to talk about our horses in a very optimistic way, but they didn't all come back great thus far. We have 2 breaks now with Insider Trading, a horse that I hold in very high regard. Pull the shoes, nice utility filly. That's what she looks like. There's nothing wrong with that. They didn't all come back great. Yet. There's nothing stopping them from coming forward now again. But Arson, Memory and Imagination, Pickpocket, and Jason raved about JK Victory. Now, he's been great for us in Indiana, but really struggled at Mohawk, so there was never a question in my mind where he was going. It was directly back to Indiana, and then Jason said the horse felt like a monster the other day just training at Northfield. So maybe that time off and him turning into a 5-year-old, not a 4-year-old, has really changed him. I don't know. I can tell you on Tuesday because he's going to qualify at the Meadows. And then to school Pickpocket too. I'm super, super excited about what could be this year. What could be Tuesday, for that matter. They don't have to go fast. They don't have to go, I'm not looking for big quarters or fast miles. I just want to get a real feel for them. And Memory and Imagination was great the other day, but overshadowed by Arson. He was tremendous training and really ruined the whole day for me, for everybody else. Because, it's a tough act to follow, right? As they say. He was very good. A lot of the 2-year-olds are starting, and I have to be careful what I say, and I said this in a couple other videos about talking about how we're going to move horses into sets they belong in, and I know that will be immediately met with, Anthony, how come my horse isn't, how come this horse isn't in the top set? Why isn't this horse racing? You guys really just have to watch it all take place, right? This is a process. Not everybody gets to watch it the way that you do. And I want everybody to soak it all up because this is the coolest time of year. 3-year-olds are getting ready. 2-year-olds are starting to turn the corner, some of them. where you can start to see that little bit of race speed. They've all been last half some 106, 105. I don't think we've hit 104 yet. I don't believe, but there's been some really, really good miles. So excited about the summer of 2024 coming up. Been very, very happy thus far on the racetrack with 2024 thus far. We're obviously, as a stable, as a company, as a barn, me as a human, have had our missteps this year, I'm sure. But excited is the best word, I guess, for the word of the day, as they say. Kentucky off to a bit of a slow start there, but I'm excited about Lover's Play. Always am, but am especially this week. Very happy that John McDonald got along well with her in the qualifier. Kings County didn't get in this week, but that's not going to hurt him. He bled a little bit last week. Well, it'll take a week anyway to dry him up real good. It wasn't a lot, but it was enough for him to race the way he did. Brace for Landing was a little flat. I'm looking for a bounce back mile from him. We got to see 3 Point Blue Chip race that week, and he was also a little bit flat. Now he also has been added back to the Lasix program. We'll see how he races this week out of the Julie and Andy Miller barn for Ernie Henry. Who's the other two? Militant didn't get in. Green Tea did. Green Tea, I'm excited to watch him race because he is tricky. I didn't get to talk to Johnny about him, but I'll send him a note just saying, listen, he throws his head a lot. He can't put his nose right in the gate. Just kind of bring him in.
That's so weird. They all do that.
Yeah, they do. And he throws it in the mile. I was going to move him. He was perfect. But as soon as a horse went by him on the outside, he started throwing his head. I'm like, oh, my God, don't run. I'll throw myself. But he didn't. He stayed at it. And when I moved him over, he trotted hard right to the wire. So very green. Green Tea, very green. But not a bad little horse also. So it's been a great start. As I said, we did and were able to utilize a couple of those classes by putting tags on the horses. They were high enough. The tag will keep I'm Fancy Like in condition claimer. Her tag is over 50 grand next week, which makes it a great spot. It's not a layover. It's not a 4, but not more than 7. The horse that's favorite in race 7 tonight, or 6 tonight, that is the 4, but not 7. They went 54-3 last week, so it's not a cakewalk, but she is looking very, very good on the track and very happy with what I've seen from I'm Fancy Like. So excited about the year. Couple little missteps this week. That will happen, right? But we'll get everybody rolling in the right direction very, very soon. I know when I gave everybody an update, I didn't really have an update on all the horses, so I'll give you what I have. All gas, no brakes. We'll start jogging next week, or has started jogging. We'll start training towards the end of the week. Oakwood Cowboy starts jogging on Tuesday. You know, we had him ready to go. We qualified him, then he came up sore in his feet. Nothing was really found, so we just gave him 3 weeks swimming, put the shoes back on him, and have started training him now. Or we'll start training him on Tuesday. Who else am I missing? Princess Dream had cut her legs up behind. She's going to miss a couple of weeks. She'll miss another week for sure, but looks good now. It was all skin deep, so it's nothing close to any arteries, ligaments, tendons. Nothing wrong with any of the bones, just skin. So it happens. I mean, if that's the worst thing that happened to any of the horses, that would be okay by me. What else do we have? Anybody? Serious Dragon trained today in 2.5.
Yeah, did you get the list of who all went today?
No, do you have that list?
No.
So there's 6. There'd be Serious Dragon.
Yes.
Don't talk about Bruno. He trained good.
J-Port, you said?
J-Port Beach Boy. They raved about how good J-Port Beach Boy was today. So we'll see how he is next week.
3.
Harry had Serious Dragon. Or did I say Serious Dragon? Serious Dragon.
Really don't care?
No. Yes, really don't care. Probably went. I would imagine Harry had another one too. And Dominic had one more also. Anyway, everybody we have is creeping closer to qualifying, but I can't stress enough how important Tuesday is for us. I was excited also. Dominion, yeah.
And did not know.
Dominion did not know trained in 2.5.
Yes.
Or 2.6 maybe she made a break. And Dominion trained in 2.5 last week, so I suspect 2.3, 2.2, 2.4, something like that this week. A schooler I would suspect next week, and then off to the races, literally. As I was about to say, Arson, there is a class. Not winners of 5, but not more than 8. Not a cakewalk, but there is a class for him. His first stake race is at the Meadows on May the 4th. So it all works out well. I believe the first stake race for Memory and Imagination will be the Bunker Hill, if I'm not mistaken. I got to double check on that. That's the one that Spitfire raced in at Plain Ridge last year. He's coming back good. The only question left is Pickpocket. He likes Kentucky, so clearly the softer track in Kentucky he likes. right? And if you try to add any sort of pads to him, he kind of interferes a little bit behind. So we're now in a place where we're trying to get him perfect, right? It's little tweaks here and there, right? Not too much, not too little, just right. Like the 3 little bears. Like the 3 little bears. But it has to be just right. So I'm going to take him over the meadow, see if I can go mile 57 with him or 58 in a very comfortable way on Tuesday. And if I can, great. If I can't, back to the workshop, so to speak. And quite frankly, as I said to everybody, and I'm sure not everybody wants to hear this, but I don't really care. If he makes it in New Jersey, if he's not going to be 100%, if he's not going to be the Hambo horse that we hoped he would, at least give a chance to race against those horses he raced against in Lexington last year, then so be it. That's fine. We still do have Kentucky, Oak Grove, Lexington, Corbin. We have lots of stuff to race Pickpocket in, but I'm going to let him do the talking, and that conversation will start on Tuesday. So, riding a little bit of a high. We got another win with I'm Fancy Like. Very happy with the way things are firing here in Ohio. Going to be a little disappointed. We have 5 in Wednesday, pouring rain, and 3 8-holes. Not cool. The only thing is, somebody said if you wait just half an hour, the weather might change in Northfield. So, and it can change dramatically. As of right now, if this was Wednesday, the weather report I looked at, the ducks would be happy, the frogs would be happy, and Anthony would be very unhappy. So we'll see how we'll see what takes place as we get into Wednesday. But by all accounts, Monday, Tuesday, nice. Wednesday, rainy weather here. 5 horses. Purple's got Purple People Eater's got the outside. Sunny's got the outside. Irresistible Sun. Who's the other one? Prince Charmer's got like the 10 hole. I don't even know how to come up with that. Whatever, I don't care. And the filly's got the rail. Sedona Hill. Who's the other horse with the 8 hole? We were just talking about him. It's right here. It's well, I can go about it this way. I can just pull up the calendar. It's no big deal. Here, calendar. Renegade Gypsy race this night. So Patrick was 5th. He raced good. Born to Dance is tomorrow. Yo Mister, Lovers Play, and Spitfire on Monday. Tuesday. Oh, Tuesday's a big day. Sweeney is in on Tuesday. Prince Charmer Tuesday. Green Tea, Brace for Landing, Lonely Lakewood, Mounds for All, Paycheck Princess, 3 Point Blue Chip.
Oh, that's Tuesday, not Wednesday.
Yeah, they don't have Wednesday up yet. They don't have the official things up, or it would be on here. Here we go.
You're going on about Wednesday, right?
Yeah. Oh, no, we have horses. We have
matter.
5 in. I can tell you who. You just give me a second here. We just go to the USTA. Where's that one? It's right there. Why is this not working? Do I have the thing on? Yeah, it's right here. Search. Bear with me for another 15 seconds. McDonald's. Anthony. Oh, we're going to play that game now, are we? MAC. McDonald. Anthony. It's been more than 15 seconds. There we go. Wednesday, we have Sedona Hill with the rail in the 6th. Purple People Eater, 8 hole. Mel Gibbs Swan, 8 hole. But he's in a maiden. I think the horse that trotted in 56 last year should be able to do in a maiden. They should be able to leave him over in the daycare where Eddie got COVID and leave from there and still do pretty good. Irresistible Sun, 8 hole also. So that's what's going on Wednesday. So we got a busy week starting. Sunday, Born to Dance, a ton of horses Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Thursday, the Meadows. Now, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're in Ontario. So Friday, Vaquero Blue Chip will get a new driver for this week. Might not be a bad thing.
Will it be you?
No, I gotta go home. We're gonna train here Friday and go home to Ontario on Friday afternoon. He's in Friday. He raced yesterday. That's Friday. He'll be back in Friday. Vaquero Blue Chip.
Yeah.
So I can't drive him.
Where's he in to go?
The Meadows. That's where he raced the other day.
Oh, I forgot. I thought he was still in Ontario. Sorry.
Okay.
Well,
anyway,
you could drive him.
did you have a stroke?
You moved him. So.
Saturday would be Patrick. Greatest ending, and time is on my side. I'm a little disappointed to miss that day, but I did tell Amy we go home. I told Ollie we go home. I want to see the babies. I want to get them rocking in Ontario also. So we will go home on Saturday. Chris Lems will drive all 3, I'm sure. And good luck to all my partners. A big week ahead. Very anticipated. Tuesday is going to be a big day for us. I personally, quietly, Lovers Play on Monday. She's my favorite. I like her. I was rude. Take care.